Many students are not doing well, not because they are lazy, not because they are not serious, but because they have bad habits. Now, I know when we are talking about bad habits, you may be telling yourself right now that I don't have a bad habit, I don't have that. But the truth is that almost each and every one of us has what has one or two habits that are affecting our university journey. Not only having maybe bad habits, but there are habits, there are good habits that we should develop in ourselves that can change our lives. Now in this video today, I'm going to show you how to build habits that can change your academic life and improve your university journey. So the one thing about habits is they don't just pop up, they don't just come suddenly. Habits are built each and every day, they are built slowly. And the thing about habits is if you can do something for almost 1 week or 3 days, then that thing can become part of you. You will be used to doing such things. So not without wasting much of the time, let's dive into the game. So the first habit is start small. So when we are talking about habits, one of the mistakes that we usually make is you say, this semester, this academic year, I'll be studying hard, I'll be studying 6 hours every day. But that's not what habits requires. A habit requires you that you start small. For example, start by studying maybe 40 minutes every day or 50 minutes every day. Do that every day consistently. So start small. Then at the end of the day, when you are used, then you start building on that. So it's not only about studying hours. There are many things that you need to start small. Start small, then you start building on that one. Having talked of starting small, which leads us to the second habit, is fix your daily routine. Now, one of the things that can make you win your university life or win in whatever you are doing, it can be in life or in university, in school, is fix your daily routine. So the thing is about habits follow what your daily routine. So if you don't have a specific daily routine, then you're going to be in trouble. But if you have one and a good one, you're going to do things well. For example, I have a simple daily routine that I'm going to give you 3 steps. But for example, the first one is wake up early, or wake up, have a fixed time you wake up. That's the first one. The second one, study before you start scrolling. You start going on social media. Study before that. Whenever you are going to study, start by studying first. That's when you are going to do that. Have 1 or 2 hours focused. That's when you are going to do other things. That should be your habit, your routine. The third one, the last one is have again specific time, a fixed time of sleeping. So what's there is when you have a fixed time you are waking up. For example, you wake up around 6 hours, you sleep around 22 hours. Then at the end of the day, your body is going to be used. At the end, you are starting the day in a good shape, you are ending the day in a good shape. But the most important thing there is your body will be used. Now just like these 3 simple steps, if you can achieve them, now whatever you want to do in a day, or whatever you want yourself to be doing in a day, you can achieve them by just doing what you did. For example, if you achieved that, now for example, one thing, and that's one of the things that has one of the good thing that has happened to me, what I discovered this year 2026, is that whatever I can want to do, I can do it, but I need to practice on it. For example, I like reading books, self-help books, that and that. Yeah. So one mistake that I used to make was when I feel like that day maybe I was going through my documents, then I see, oh, this book, it's been long since I read this book. Then I'll start reading it. One day, maybe I'm from church, I'll feel like reading the Bible. I'll start reading the Bible. The mistake that I was making is I was doing things when I was feeling like. But now, if you structure your day in a way that is allowing all those things, important things that you should do, you fix them in a daily routine. For example, you will train yourself that every day you'll be having 20 minutes of exercising. You may be failing at first, but if you can do it for 4 days, at the end you'll be used, your body will be used, it will be just a habit. And the way habits are is habits will be part of you, and when they are part of you, you are just going to be, they are going to That's just how you're going to be living life, because of what? Of following what? Your habits. So the game is clear. Fix your what? Your daily routine. Another important thing about fixing your daily routine is it's giving you the advantage of, as I said, they are good habits, of letting go of those bad habits. What do I mean when I say bad habits? Maybe you usually watch movies a lot, you watch series, you spend a lot of time. But if you structure a daily routine, you're going to say, okay, maybe I'm just going to be spending 30 minutes for watching movies, what and what. I'm going to, okay, oh, I want to be watching movies. You just say that. At the end of the day, your daily routine is going to be structured in a way that you are not leaving what? You are not leaving room for any bad habits. For example, some people who are addicted to things like pornography. At the end of the day, if you structure your day, for example, you start your day by having a word of God, you end your day by having a word of God, then you exercise maybe during in the afternoon you exercise. At the end of the day, you are leaving no room for what? For distractions, no room for what? For bad things. The third habit is control your phone. That's the third habit. Control your phone. Now we know that a phone is one of the many tools, is one of the strongest tools we are having currently. You know, it's helping us in many ways. You can do a lot of things on your phone. But at the end, again, your phone can be what? Can be your number one or the biggest weakness you can ever have. So control your phone. Assign specific time for what? For scrolling on social media. Assign specific time for, maybe for example you're a content creator, you usually post stuff on social media. Assign specific time for that. Just as I said, some people who are having things like addicted to things like pornography, what are they? At the end of the day, you might find like they are doing things that are what? That are productive on that phone, but at the end that phone can also lead them to other bad things. But if you control your phone now, you are controlling what? Your future. The fourth step is study consistently, not last minute. Don't believe in last minute. Last minute, for this one, I can, like myself, I really can testify on this one. Last minute, I'll never trust last minute again. So the thing about last minute is, you will be studying things that will be coming, but at the end, just as I said, things have to be like part of your habits. Now, don't trust last minute, but when you start consistently, you are going to be used. At the end of the day, each and every day, without the day passing, you start. Without the day, at the end, each and every day, you are what? You are doing one or two things. Now, when you are talking about last minute, you are trying to do a lot of things at once, and at the end of the day, it's going to lead to what? It's going to lead to what? It's going to lead to failure. Now, the fifth habit is, this one is a little bit to be unclear, but it's very, very powerful and most important. This is, I call it identity habits. Now, identity habits, these are habits that you tell yourself who you believe you are. For example, instead of saying that I want to study, say that I'm a serious student who studies every day, who studies maybe 2 hours every day, who doesn't allow room for what? For distractions. So it's just a thing that you tell yourself you are. You study consistently, you do this, you do this. So at the end of the day, habits follow who you believe what you are. So that's the fifth what? That's the fifth habit. The last one now, the last one, which is the number sixth habit. This one is avoid bad environments. Now, as I said in one of my videos, that environment is affecting your studies. You might not know it, but it's really affecting your studies. Now, when we are talking about habits now, bad environments, avoiding bad environments. What's there about bad environments is, as I said, habit is something that has become part of you. You are used to it. Now, each and every person has one or two habits. Now, these habits may be bad or good. Now, if you are in bad environment, for example, roommates, you can be roommates or friends. Now, you may start seeing yourself, maybe I'm not normal because of some habits you are having. Now, if you find other people with other habits, maybe they can be bad. At the end of the day, they are going to destroy your what? They are going to destroy your what? Your habits. So environment is one of the things that is affecting what that destroys our habits. So avoid bad environment. It's not only about people, it's not only about maybe friends, but also the place where you are studying. Look at it, maybe it's messy, things are scattered, it's not organized. At the end of the day, you are not going to study well there. So that's the last habit. So just to summarize, as I said, the first one is start small, the second one is fix your daily routine, the third one is control your phone, the fourth one is study consistently, the fifth one is identity habits, the last one is what? The last one is avoid bad environments. Now, just as I said, the reality is habits don't just come. Habits are being built each and every day, slowly, slowly. That's how habits are being built. And one thing about habits is whatever you may imagine in your mind, whatever you may want your day to be like, it can happen as long as if you just say, okay, I want this, and you start practicing it. Each and everything can happen. Just as I said, this is one of the things that has the good thing that has happened to me in 2026. There are things that I was not doing consistently, but right now, each and every day doesn't pass without me not doing that thing. I have to do it each and every day. Now, imagine you design a daily routine in a way that is going to improve your life. That is one of the things that can, most important thing that can happen to you. So that's all about good habits, or how ways on which you can build habits that are going to improve your academic journey. Now, if you have come to the end of this video, I'm really glad and I'm thankful for that. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more academic tips. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.